April 1st, called April Fool's Day. It's a fun day to play pranks on those you care about, and I care about you guys.
Okay.
So I'm going to put you in some challenging situations where you have to decide, is what I'm saying true, or is it an April Fool's joke, meaning not true, false? The first one is a question a ton of people around hockey are asking, especially with the surge that we've seen from the Nashville Predators. Matthias Ekholm on the move, will be traded by the trade deadline. True or false? April Fools or for real?
Well, you're sitting closest to the host.
Okay, I'm going to say.
Typically at this network, you're sitting close.
I know, but I hate to deliver bad news. There's a lot of teams that are not going to like this answer, but I believe that he will not be traded by the trade.
Look at how they're doing now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, because I got to tell you, there are a lot of teams really licking their chops at just thinking they might have an opportunity to land this guy. At just 30 years old, you see him still.
There was a lot of planning going on pre-March 15th before the Preds caught a flyer.
Oh, yeah.
Because
you know what saved the Preds is the expansion draft. Yeah. It caused a lot of teams to pause because they weren't really sure how it would affect them in the end. They wanted a little more time just to solidify things that I'm not giving up assets for a guy that has another year left on his contract who I know can help me and play, that I'm probably going to lose in the expansion draft. So we'll blame that one on Ron Francis in Seattle,
and
dragging their feet.
And just while we're focusing on the player, just to make it clear, he was before the Preds again hit a flyer here, one of the most coveted pieces to really be considered at the trade deadline discussion. So effective on both sides of the puck, and really a dynamic, explosive skater that makes him such a great defender in one respect, and he's really can be a game breaker on the other side of the puck at the same time.
Battle tested.
Guy that plays a lot of really important minutes for the Nashville Predators, and gosh, you could draw a circle around 10+ clubs out there that would really love to have acquired him at the deadline, and I'm with you. I don't think it happens.
Yeah.
Earlier in the show, we talked about Connor McDavid. I'm going to bring his name up right now, and I'm going to say 97 scores 100 points in 56 games. 100 points. April Fools or for real?
How many's he got right now?
A lot.
63 or something.
He's
63.
got 63 points last night. He's got 20 plus 23, 24 games left. So that's a 2-point clip to finish out the season. Nope. That's a no. That's a hard no. That's a hard no. Not in a 56 game schedule. I'm sorry. He's had a fabulous season. Don't want to take anything away from that. Not at all. That is one of the most skillful packages to ever set foot on NHL ice. And I hope that he's got all kinds of hardware at the end of the day, including especially the Stanley Cup, to show for his career, because he's just that special, and I think he'll eclipse a lot of really brilliant hockey players, guys that have left a legacy in our game. But I don't think, not this year, he gets 100. I don't think he hits it.
I think in a normal year, if he had time to rest, he could do it. I'd say April Fools right now. I say he gets between 94 and 97 points.
Which is close.
Yeah, they end on his
He'll still end up with the Art Ross, most likely. Next, the Montreal Canadiens have 24 Stanley Cups, and that's amazing. But the question is, will they be sellers at the deadline, which means not necessarily poised to make a postseason run? Oh, gentlemen, that would cause quite a stir.
Montreal sellers, April Fools, fellas.
There you go.
They are all in. Fired a coach. Made big moves in the offseason. Just, according to Montreal fans, paid a very low price for Eric Stahl. I thought it was not that. Montreal fans don't care about draft picks because they do have a bunch that they've garnered, to be fair to them. So maybe they felt that they could use them, but they're still valuable, particularly in this year. And Eric Stahl at 36 hadn't had a great year. I didn't see it, but that's an April Fool's for me, Stu.
As well. And you're getting a lot of this. I hope that's not hard for you. April Fool's over here as well. And for this reason, 32 games, so they're 3 back, 3 or 4 at hand, 5 in some cases at hand on the rest of the North. They've still got a 4-point cushion over Calgary, and I loved the way they come back from a 9-day layoff, and I think played the Edmonton Oilers their first game back.
Razor sharp.
Oh, and ran roughshod over, albeit an Oilers team that was on the back end of a back-to-back.
Yeah, but they were rested too. The Oilers were.
We're supposed to see
had a
some
4-day layover in Montreal.
We're supposed to see some rust from the guys in the red jerseys. It didn't look anything like that. They looked razor sharp. They looked like they were on their toes. And I see them locking down one of the top 4 spots based on the way they're playing and what I've seen from them, despite a rough patch of, I think, 6-8 games. And I don't have a lot of faith in Calgary's brand of hockey right now.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think they finished 4th. And
I have a lot
They're
of
very
faith.
Confident against whoever they play.
What do you have faith in?
This next one.
Okay.
I'm taking the viewers behind.
Okay, this is actually
We're in the makeup room. This is before the show starts. Grimmer points out that Lotz looks especially sharp. Lotz always looks sharp. But he said you look especially sharp. So I'm saying Lotz goes from hockey to Hollywood. April Fools or false? Come on! Yes!
Well, if I did go to Hollywood, I definitely would end up in some role with a mask on. So, yes, you are correct.
Darth Lawton. Darth Lawton.
Yeah, just follow me on Instagram if you want. Every year, I'm a big Halloween guy. I put that costume on. I went out the bathroom window in my home. I snuck around the back, and I snuck in the back door and scared my wife with that costume on.
You know what?
That's awesome.
As I focus in on your eyes and your eyes alone, that doesn't feel like the start of Halloween night. That looks more like the end of Halloween night after you've had a...
No.
But I don't want to judge.
No, that's not true at all.
I don't want to judge.
I had just come back from here. I was overworked here. I went home and I was tired.
Those eyes look a little glassy. Those eyes look a little glazed. That doesn't look like 7:30 p.m. on Halloween night. That looks like 1:30 a.m. on Halloween
I don't know.
night.
If I want to go to Hollywood, I need an eye surgery or something. Open those eyes up. I don't know what it is.